Greetings, this is General. Welcome back to more Trials of Mana. In the last one, we escaped a cursed ghost ship, and now we're stranded on an island. It's about to explode. I think we were a little safer on the last one, don't you think? Then again, no matter what, we would have had to take out the little ghost guy, so... Don't think we could have steered the ship. Pick up some candies. Chocolates, I mean. Might sell off some candies because we have way too many. I mean, we're probably not going to hit that maximum too soon, but we will at some point because we just don't need them compared to the Duran and Angela's path I did. Since we actually have a dedicated healer. Well, I guess we had Reese as a dedicated healer, but through items.
Learning, getting stronger. This one is so annoying.
We got more hobgoblins. It's sometime. I think these guys in these days debuff you. I don't know. I tend to. Okay, they can. I tend to kill them off before they debuff. Kind of slow at debuffing. I feel like a lot of these guys, like enemies who summon and enemies who debuff, they kind of do it a lot slower, I think, compared to like the original version of the game. Because I remember, like later on, like in the original version of the game, there was an area where I would farm, like they were called Mama Potos. We're gonna run into the regular Potos. But yeah, I would farm Mama Potos and they would summon Papa Potos and we'd get an item out of them. And they would do it pretty, like if they got their health down, it was pretty frequent that they would summon the Papa Potos, but they're so much slower to summon an enemy in this version of the game. Besides what I was farming them for, there's a better way to farm for them to get what you need later on. Which I will explain that later.
Out of the fire.
But into the volcano. Get down here. Yeah, they don't like the... Nice. The guy got sucked into the attack. Oh my god. Oh my god, Fairy, we know. Don't need to repeat yourself. They don't tend to do that a lot. It happens sometimes. The main one I know of where they won't shut up. They won't shut up about is if you have a certain amount of gold. The game is like, why don't we spend our money? Why don't we spend our money? Why don't we spend our money?
This is strength.
They kind of repeat themselves. Like they tend to do that after every fight. I don't know why the money one like literally overrides every single end fight quotes. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. Also doesn't help like one, I'm pretty sure that Kevin only has one money, like if we have too much money dialogue. Some people have like multiple ones, but we won't really run across those until later. We're gonna have a lot of uses for money for a little while. Won't be until like literally near the end of the game where we won't need money anymore. We don't have to worry about it until then. We won't have to hear that until probably towards the end of the game. I hear it a lot during the post game, but that's just because like I don't have anything else to spend my money on in the post game. Because once you get to a certain point, you can't buy your best gear. You're gonna have to find it. We're in Tomato Town. looks more like a village to me, but okay. And it's full of monsters.
Look at all the monsters! What? We gotta run away! Quick! Wait!
Gotta get out of here.
I don't think these monsters mean any harm. They aren't attacking us. Maybe you should try talking to one.
Hopefully
They
I
aren't
got.
attacking
Ah,
us.
god dang it! I repeated the dialogue.
Maybe you should try talking
I
to
thought the
one.
dialogue was completely over. Anyway, let's talk to this one. Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks for hiding him like literally right in the corner. And if you don't get that ability now, you won't be able to get it until like New Game Plus. So get her now. Let's put that on Charlotte. Let's see, she's gonna be using MP the most. I could probably put it on Hawkeye, but debuffs aren't really that needed. Usually I use them in the during boss fights. The elixirs won't be using that until way later. Yeah, we still are below the like we're still at the point where we still use. Why don't we buy weapons first? We're still at that point where we still chocolates can literally like fill our health bar, and even after.
Come again.
Like I feel like you need to like have something like 900 health or maybe 800 health, something higher for honey elixirs to be worth
Looks
it.
useful.
Okay, let's sell off our stuff so we have a little extra padding for later. Yeah, these tomato men, yeah, they used to look a lot more like tomatoes in the original version. Like they didn't have. Oh, we sell off our candies. I'm still gonna keep a certain amount of them. Thought about selling off some other stuff, but yeah, a lot of the items I just don't use because you really don't need them. I guess you could like use like a stamina elixir or whatever if you want like more stamina, more health or whatever for a boss fight. Then there's also the experience ones and the money ones, which are also really good to use before a boss fight. I haven't used them too often. There was like one time where I used.
Yes, Seaside Cavern now.
We gotta find the ruler of the sea. I forgot to mention that. I had like a messed up. This is my second time recording the dialogue, not the dialogue, the commentary because I messed up the first time. My voice modulator is on my thing doesn't record, and then it says, "Oh, the thing messed up." It's like, thanks for not letting me know until literally when I went through the entire video. But yeah, we're getting the ruler of the sea, whoever he may be. I primed a little bit. We got more of these. I think they were called cockchases in the original, but maybe not. I was trying to get that one. I was trying to get that one in Hawkeye's attack before he finished, but he literally finished right when I got him there. We got these bee lancers again.
No more enemies. Not until next time.
They still have that whirlwind attack. I think almost all the bee lancer type enemies are a little annoying. Though the later on both of the later on ones are really annoying. Like they have the class strikes that Reach would learn through her levels.
That's how it's done.
Well, those ones just have the class 1 ability, but like later on ones have like giant area effect abilities that are annoying because you're gonna have to like get the heck out of the area. And sometimes they're in the middle of the area effect, You know, like you can't attack them while they're attacking. Sometimes you run into 4 of them that literally decide to use all their area effect all at
To
once.
escape the volcano.
Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still, they're pretty annoying.
Dangerous.
So let's move on forward. Yeah, we have to go deeper into the island to exit the island, which is a little funny.
Run. You can't run.
I feel like this this volcano is like to erupt, kind of like Krakatoa, where everything on the island will die later.
Dangerous.
That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm pretty sure even with flight, you can't actually return to this island. I know you can't return to it through sea. Pretty sure you can't return to it by air either. Once you get that ability. Once you have the ability to fly around the world. Around the world. Now, there isn't any treasure down here, but I'm just gonna check it real quick. Yeah, there's just a CS pod, not worth it. Yeah, get everything before you leave because you're not coming back. Spoiler alert. There's only a few areas that are like that where you can't.
Looks like it's my time to
Where you
shine,
should get all the
huh?
treasure your first visit
There was a
before
cave
recess.
entrance here, but the volcano done went and plugged it right up. Give me a sec, and I'll fix it for you.
And you can delete rock.
Well, be seeing you.
No wonder dwarves love you. You make it so much easier to mine. Be like, dwarf, can you delete this rock for me? Not dwarf, gnome, derp. Gnome, can you delete this rock for me? Oh, it's funny, all like human, all the non-human races tend to just live in one area, whereas humans tend to live everywhere. They're like
The ruler of
cockroaches.
disease is in here somewhere.
We need to find that sea creature before the whole volcano blows up. I don't know about you, but I'm too young to blow up.
Got you.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to blow up your voice.
One down. Run.
The voice actor does a fine job. It's just the voice direction that they decided to give Charlotte is really annoying. They decided to give her a permanent uwu. All uwu. All uwu all the time. Still up there?
Leave it to me, rookies.
Nice. Got 4 of them that time. Is that the most amount? No, I think I got in 5 in a class strike like that. There's some later on class strikes in different, I don't think any, though I don't think Kevin gets, where I'm taking Kevin, I don't think he gets any area effect.
This could be
No, actually I think, maybe? I'm trying to remember, because I hardly ever use his class 3 class strike. It kind of just uses up a little too much class strike for my liking to use all the time. And his class 2 is probably one of the best single targeting class strikes.
This is strength.
One class strike I remember that they basically altered. It was Eruption Sword from Duran. Because that one would hit everyone in the area. Like every enemy that you would be facing. But they changed it so that Duran would attack everything in front of them, basically.
I've got this.
I don't know why they changed it like that. Maybe they decided to like make it a little harder to just cheese everything with just eruptions. Because in the original game, you could just, once you got the duelist, you could basically be like eruption sword eruption sword every fight. Though in my Duran's path, I made him into a liege just to have him a little bit more tanky. Not much of a reason, just to make him more tanky. I want to save the duelist if I ever do like a stream playthrough or whatever. I like this game. I'll probably go back to it sometime, but I might take a short break between because I'm gonna do the post game after this, since we have all 3 characters. We would have all 6 characters. Stupid brain. All 6 characters in the post game, and the first half of the post, like I've said in other videos, the first half of the post game is different based on who you chose. Because they all have to get class 3.
Watch out for the enemy.
But probably take a short break between the post game and Hawkeye and Reese's Path. I don't know, it depends on how I feel. Now we're Mana Night. I think this was like the Mana Holy Day or whatever in the original version. Was what it was called. Nice. Nice. Get wrecked. Sorry your friends are dead.
My potential feels limitless.
Yay, levels. Everyone's leveled up, so let's invest our levels. Why don't we increase intelligence? I think you're doing fine on stamina there. Hey, luck. We could eventually invest some points into intelligence for Kevin to get the ability mute, but it's not that. Like, I might want the ability in the future. Depends on how I feel. Because there is the status effects are going to be a little bit more important for Hawkeye later, with what I'm turning him into.
This should do it. We have to find the ruler of the sea or we're done for.
Okay, let's get behind here. This is a mimic. Okay, we decrease his defense. When did we decrease his? Did Hawkeye hit him with a fire jutsu? I wasn't paying attention to that.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can
When did his attack or whatever get lowered? Get these guys out of the way. Oh yeah, these guys can transform. I feel like transformation, I might have said this already, I think transformation, summoning, and then debuffs tend to be really slow for the enemies to use.
Not too bad, if I do say so myself.
You tend to kill them before they do it. Anyway, let's go onwards and upwards. Or maybe not exactly upwards, but maybe downwards. Anyway, I guess story time, sort of. If you want to learn more about this guy, you're gonna have to wait for Hawkeye and Reese's Path.
I am Malokio. In accordance with the prophecy heralding his Dark Majesty's triumph, I am here to end your lives. It is foretold that you may disrupt
And bring it
His
on!
Majesty's plans for this realm.
What's
What was
a
it, prophesized?
Dark Majesty? Sounds weird.
I think there is
I've
one
never heard
prophecy
of
that we run across later.
Where's the
later.
need for you to know the minutiae of our plan? After all, you will not leave here intact. This active volcano will soon
And
bury
like
you
every
all
other
alive.
incompetent villain, they decide to leave us to die somewhere and just assume that we all died.
The volcano is exploding! We gotta run!
Sun explodes. It's a turtle with a flag
What is that?
and
Wait, are you trying to help us?
goggles. The goggles, they do nothing. You're a freaking ocean turtle. You're going to... Why do you need goggles? Yeah, this guy's a little weird. Probably one of the weirdest transportations in a game. I guess that was a minor spoiler. But he's about to transport us somewhere. We left the erupting island. Gotta land us outside of, took us from like one side of the world to the other.
Yay! Thank you, Mr.
I mean,
Turtle.
well, not exactly, but I'm saying like he wrapped us around the world or something,
What
it
are we
seems.
doing again? Oh! Let's go back to Volcana and ask the Hero King about the West of the Mana Stones.
Would have been nice if he told us about the other ones, but I guess, might have had to look them up or something. And, oh, I guess it just tells us the name of the turtle guy is Vuskov. Thanks, game. Thanks for telling us before if we are properly introduced to his name. Anyway, it's just gonna warp us directly straight back to Valsena. Yeah, no.
Ruler of the Seas was cute and helpful.
Do you even understand what cute means, Kevin? I think
Yeah, I
you
don't
need
think it was very cute.
You think?
He's pretty
You do
weird.
if you don't think I'm 100 times cuter than that creature.
Maybe we would find you more cuter if you weren't ooh-wooing all the time. In Charlotte. I like how it's still telling us how to use items even though that we're like 5 hours in. Used multiple items already. I think I learned how to use items without the tool, the tips during loading screens. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it off here. Where are the rest of the mana spirits? Where do they be? I know next time. Bye bye.